Hey everyone, TB Shores. I'm still here. It's March the 11th, 2021 at 6:16 p.m. We're going to pick back up right here where we were uh, talking about in Matthew 6:22, the light of the body is the eye. Okay, we had discussed the light meant white light, which is pure light from the Lord, that of the body. What we learned there was it comes from a word that means um, to be safe, to be rescued from destruction. Okay, and the eye meant the eyes of the mind and faculty of knowing. Okay, knowing what the meaning of this eye is, the eyes of the mind and the faculty of knowing, we know that that is about something within us. It's about the eye within us, which is the pineal gland, and is referred to by some as the third eye, because it's not about seeing the physical, it's about seeing outside of the physical, okay, the spiritual. So when we look at this first part of this verse, the light of the body is the eye, we can see that it's talking about that spiritual eye, and it's talking about the light of that spiritual eye. The light of the body is the eye. Okay, I'm trying to put into words. It don't always come out as graceful as it went in when the Lord showed it to me, so just bear with me. The light of the body is the eye, meaning the eye is that light of the Lord. Okay, if we take in the Lord through that eye, okay, and that'll be more clear to you as we get on down in the next verse. If we take the Lord in through that eye, then that inner eye is the light of the body that keeps us safe and will rescue us from destruction. And it's all about taking in the Lord through that third eye. Okay, so we move on to the next part of this verse, and it says, if therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light. And I was kind of perplexed over this word single. And when I dug into it, it means something that you never would think single would mean. I don't know how to pronounce this word, and I'm sorry I've been forgetting to play this. I kind of got in a hurry and forgot. This is the word that, what was it we were looking at? Single. That single is from
Strong's G 573. Haplus. Haplus.
Okay, haplus is the word that single was translated from, and what it means, get on down here. It says probably from G1 as a particle of union, and the base of G4120, probably folding together. Example, single, figuratively clear, single. Okay, so when we start looking at this, trying to understand what it's saying, because I wasn't getting a whole lot out of that, because the word we're trying to understand is single. And so I clicked on this G1 because it says probably from G1, which is about a union. And what do we have? We have alpha. Of course, we all know Christ is the alpha to indicate that he is the beginning and the end. So this is about a union with Christ through this third eye, okay? Through the light that we let in. Is it all making sense to you? Let's see, there was one other thing I wanted to look at. hold on. It says G4120, and it is
Strong's G 4120, pleco. Pleco.
pleco. Okay. It means to plait, braid, or weave together. So it's about being, like in this definition, it says to twine or braid. It's about being as one, being twain with the Lord, okay? So it's through this eye. That's what this scripture is saying. I'm telling you, this is just amazing. I did not know there was any scripture about that inner eye, but this is it, okay? But it's about what this is saying. If therefore thine eye be single, okay? What we learned about single was if it, let me see if I can remember now, if it be single, meaning intertwined with the Lord. If we have our eye, the inner eye, focused on the Lord, and we are taken in the light of the Lord, it gives us a union with Jesus, the Alpha, okay? And then it goes on to say, if thine eye be single, you do this. Single with the Lord is what that's saying. I didn't understand single before, but it means to be single with the Lord. Single as in one, okay? In union with. So if therefore thine eye be single, one with the Lord, thy whole body shall be full of light. And we'll click on that just to give it a peek. I don't think I looked at it before. This is
Strong's G 5460, photainos. Photainos.
okay, and this word means full of light and bright. Bright. It says lustrous, transparent, well illuminated, bright, and full of light. So to understand what this verse is saying is just absolutely amazing, because here we see that inner eye, that third eye, which is the pineal gland, being where we take in the light of the Lord. It makes us one with Him, single with Him. And it, how was it put it? That thy whole body shall be full of light. Meaning it fills us up with Him. And we will be illuminated through that. Okay, and that, I could get into a whole nother series with that from the perspective of the wise virgins and them having oil in their lamps. And let me back up because I don't want to get into that. I've covered that in videos, long 55 videos actually. So I think that verse is just utterly amazing. Now we're going to go on to the next one. And it says, but if thine eye be evil. Now remember, we're looking at the light, how the light and the darkness affect things, okay? How the light and the darkness pertain to, where's it at? Pertain to this inner eye, the pineal gland. It's not just about how the physical light and darkness affect this, and how it controls our, or modulates our circadian rhythm, our sleep and awake. But it's also about the light and the darkness spiritually, and how that affects how we are spiritually asleep or awake. I hope you're following me here, because this is amazing. The Lord is just amazing. I can't get over what He's showing, okay? Now, keep in mind, this is connected with Psalm 55, and Psalm 55 was given to me when I had the dream about the stick, okay? So it's all connected. to the stick. All right, let's pop back over here to Matthew. All right, here we get into this next verse. It says, but if thine eye be evil, okay, we already covered the inner eye and the light. Now we're covering the inner eye and the darkness, okay? But if thine eye be evil, the whole body shall be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness? Okay, and I don't think we need to get into dissecting this verse, because after understanding the verse above, I think this verse is pretty clear, because we see the same Strong's number used with this eye. So we know that this is about, again, speaking about that eye of the mind, faculty of knowing, that spiritual eye within. And so it's about, if thine eye be evil, taken in the darkness, the whole body shall be full of darkness. If therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness? So clearly the Lord is showing us in the scriptures, we have reference to this inner eye, that third eye, that spiritual eye, that seat of the soul, which is in this flesh tabernacle. It is the seat of the Lord where he dwells. Okay? So in this scripture, we're seeing the light and the spiritual effect that the light of the Lord has on us through this inner eye, the pineal gland. We're seeing in verse 23 the darkness and the effect that it will have on us through this inner eye that's within. I'm going to cut this off here. I hope y'all are as amazed as I am, because I never knew this. I knew the scripture was here. I just never knew that it was representing this inner eye, spiritual eye, the seat of the soul. I'm going to cut this off here, and I'll be back soon. I love y'all. Bye-bye.